Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Critical and welcome back to episode 15 of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Grabbing some of these nether bricks out of here because they're all... Oh no. I have so much crap. Where can I put these? I'm just trying to get these out of here so I can continue letting it smelt. But I was able to get the... That one's fine. I was able to get the trees up top finished, so that is set and done. Well, kind of. So, as you can see here, I have all the large trees in, so like the big 2x2 kind of dark oak-esque trees. Those are all in place. What I need to do now is vines, grass, and these smaller trees that we talked about doing. I'm not sure what kind of tree I'm going to do there. I want to use a different leaf color and a different wood color, but I don't know what yet. Because I feel like if we do more green and this color brown, it's going to look just kind of repetitive. My goal is to kind of make it so you can't see through the forest. So like, you know, if you're looking at an actual forest, very rarely do you see, I guess sometimes you do, but if it's a thicker forest, like you're usually not going to see much skylight through. Like you'll see bits and pieces like that and that, but you're not going to see like big giant gaps, which we have quite a few of through here, and especially here. There's like this huge channel that goes all the way that way. So I want to put in enough of the smaller trees that we can kind of block out a lot of those passageways, so that when you're looking into the forest, you're less likely to see kind of the sky beyond the forest. I think that'll help out a bit. But if we fly up here, we can check out how this looks overall, and I think it looks pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I think all the trees look pretty nice. I may go through and take that little dot off like half of them and only have like a few have that, just to kind of get rid of any repetitiveness that we might have, because the trees are all identical, like literally block for block, except for the roots. They're all identical, so I may need to break that up a little bit. But today we're going to be working over at the harbor on the shop for the most part. My kind of plan here is to try and get this base done in the next 10 episodes. That includes this forest, whatever we want to do over here, and the rest of these farms, getting these villagers out of here, and kind of just cleaning this area up a little bit as well. And possibly stoning the roof, although that one I'm not sure about. But I kind of want to get all that done within the next 10 episodes so that we can move on to new projects. Because I have some exciting ideas for the castle and stuff that I'm really, really excited to get back into. But let's head over to the... Hello? There we go. Let me grab some materials and then we're going to head over to the harbor and start working on our new shop. Okay, so we are over at the shopping district. I've been working here for a little bit. I want to show you guys, though. I got on our business suit. Now that we're back in the shopping district, trying to get the shop built and make some money, I went ahead and put on my suit, so we're pretty snazzy. But I've been working here for a little bit, trying to get some ideas worked out. So what I want to do for this kind of underground floor, so basically between the sheep and kind of the ground floor of the place, there's going to be one shorter floor. And I think what I want to do is have this be like the storage room for the raw materials. So basically any excess items we have, like glass or anything that can't fit up in the shop storage, I'm going to have down here. And then any raw materials like sand, gravel, glass that's not dyed, all of that stuff's going to be stored down here too. And then out in the center, I want to have like some workstations, hopefully. That's kind of like where all the items are being dyed or crafted and stuff. I might have a concrete machine or something built in here. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I kind of want to get all that going in here and get the market stalls in place today. That's kind of my main goal. That way, next episode we can start working on the next two floors. I'm going to have 2 or 3 floors above ground for this. I might go 3. But I might stick with 2, I'm not sure. Basically, on the first floor, I want to have all the common materials that we're going to be using. So dye, wool, glass, the kind of things that are going to be bought more commonly. And then up on the second floor, and possibly the third floor. I want to have all the stuff that it's not going to get used as often, such as the, I don't know where all of it is, but the terracotta and the concrete powder and stuff. Kind of the less used substances will go a little higher up, so you have to walk up to get to them. And then, of course, the banners and the block of the week are going to be what's out in these stalls. But I'm going to work on this a little bit. I'm going to try to get these walls built up and try to figure out a design for those, get the barrels in, and work on this quite a bit. And in the meantime, we're going to head over to the nether base, and I'm going to show you guys some stuff I've been working on there. So I will see you all in a bit. Okay, so we are over at the nether base, and I want to show you guys what stuff I have kind of been messing around with. So first things first, I have been clearing out this. I've been trying to make a lot of progress on doing this. I've got a lot of this carved out over here, and as you can see, I used beds to blow up a lot of this area here, so that's all cleared out, and I flattened out the mountains that were up over there. I'd say I'm about a third of the way done with this carving project, so I'm pretty confident that we can get this done relatively soon. But the big thing that I did was this over here. So, as I mentioned, the potion tower and these two base towers and potentially some of the stuff over there are going to change to the new nether blocks. And I think this looks really, really good. I kept the same design as was here before. The only thing is you can't see these chains. I tried to put chains here instead of fences because there's no blackstone fences. But you can't see them. If I go back here, you'll see they like disappear. So I think I'm going to remove them and just have that kind of open space there to kind of differentiate between the sides and the middle. But I think it looks pretty good. The transition is going to take some getting used to, but I don't think it looks bad. I think once all of it's done, it'll look a lot better. It's just very jarring to see something so different in here. I think once we have more of this kind of stuff around, it'll make more sense. I put the respawn anchor over here. I didn't mean to do that. I put the respawn anchor over here. I'm going to put one on this side as well once we get this tower done, but that kind of lights that area up a little bit, which is nice. And speaking of lighting, I've also added in some shroom lights behind each of these scaffoldings to kind of light up each of the pillars. I think that lights up a good majority of the bridge. And then down here on the actual bridge itself, I went through and added in some chained lanterns hanging down. Which I went with the yellow ones. I think for any of the builds that are out of nether brick, we're going to use yellow. But for any of the builds that are black, we're going to use blue if we need to have any lanterns there. So that may be our kind of difference between the two. But I think that is pretty much it. So I'm just pretty much kind of harvesting away at getting all of this out. It has been quite the grind to get it all done. But hopefully I should have it done before too long here so we can get started on the outer walls. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's head back over to the harbor stuff, and I will show you guys what we finished up there. All right, so I've gotten a bit of work done here. Nothing too major, but I've at least gotten the walls and stuff in down here. Skeleton died there. So I lessened the amount of stuff that was here because I actually pulled the walls in one, as you can see here. And I indented the barrels a little bit more, and as you can see, I got rid of one layer of glass on this top thing, and I ran a row of logs around the bottom. For all these places, I've just used sandstone walls, since they now do this actual wall thing, so I think this looks really cool. I want to start utilizing that a lot more in builds, because I think it's a really cool feature. This part here, I'm going to do something else here. I don't know if I'm going to do a map or a banner or something like that, but I definitely want something else here. This is just kind of filler for whatever we end up putting there, whenever we get that done. And I haven't brought this level up anymore. I think I may extend this pattern up, but I'm not sure about that. I still have to plan this area here out a little better because I also want to extend this staircase up so you can get to the top floor. These are where the workbenches are going to go. We're going to have our color dyeing stations, just for aesthetics. I want to try and eventually get some mobs in here, like standing at each thing. I guess they would be standing this way and looking at the entrance. But I don't know what, and I don't know the best way to keep them here. I'll have to figure all of that out, though. I have a couple of ideas, and I don't know what mob I want to use yet, but I'm going to work on that a little bit later. But up at the top here, I've also been working out the market stalls. Let's see here. Let me grab some of this stuff real quick. I want to go a little more colorful since this is going to be out in front of the colored shop. So I think for the block of the week one, we're going to go... I went off the screen there. For the block of the week one over there, we're going to go, I think, red, orange, and white, perhaps? I don't have a lot of white. Actually, hold on. Hey, you guys know where we are. We're at the server's biggest wool farm. So why don't we just go here, look at the stack, almost 2 stacks that we have, and take some of that. That's what it's there for. Yeah, I think I want to go with orange, red, and white for the first one. The other one I may do like... Ow. The other one I may end up doing like blues and stuff for, like maybe blue, cyan, and white instead of red and orange, but we will see. I want to work out this design a little bit on camera because I'm going to try a few different things here. I don't have any string. That's unfortunate. I do have string. You know where there's a bunch of string that I'm going to steal some of? There's a bunch of string over here. Oh, also, I moved all of the items from the... Yeah, there's a ton here. I'm going to take some of that. I'll put back whatever I don't use. I moved all the extra items that we had over at the thing, all the carpets and stuff. Why did that do that? All of the panes and all of that stuff. I moved that over here so that we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, so I'm going to work on the floor a little bit later, but I just want to get kind of this top area in over here. So let's make some carpets real quick. Wait. Oh, it's only that. Interesting. I forgot that. Let's make a few of each one. And I want to have it go up as well. So I don't just want it to be hanging, you know, like, or flat along the top. I want to try to elevate it. So this may look a little strange, but what we're going to try and do is go like that. And then similar to what I did with the bees at spawn and at the island, I want to go up like that. And then put, oh dear, how do we get up there? I don't have any scaffolding on me. We're going to pillar with barrels. The most expensive pillaring material you could do. Okay. I want to try something like that. See, the problem is it just goes up so harshly there that I'm not sure I like that. There's no good way to, like, transition up into that I know of. Okay, well, let's see what it looks like with multiple colors before we make a decision, because I'm hoping if we leave it for a little bit, maybe it'll look a little better. I'd also like to have a villager or something in here. Or maybe a piglin. Now that we have piglins, maybe I can do that. So let's go white, orange, white, red. And let's try that color scheme out real quick. I'm going to go red, and then I'm going to need some more wool. Or not wool, sorry. Carpet. We go like that, and then we go like that. And then back here, we need to do... how many white do I have left? Uh-oh. Oh. I have to put that up there as well. I'm going to have to go back up there. Let me make some more red real quick. Why did I run out of red when I didn't run out of anything else? Oh, because I made more white. That's right. I knew that I needed more white, so I went ahead and made more. I was like, hold on. I should have run out of multiple things at once there. Okay, we'll do that, that, and that. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. We could add a little bit of depth to this by doing that just on the middle part there. Adding a little bit of elevation there. Also, we could probably do something if we... Oops, I didn't mean to break that one. Hold on. I want to try using full wool blocks here. See how this looks? That's not bad, actually. That helps with the whole it changing thing. I think maybe if we did that a little bit here too. Let me try something here. If we came back here and we went like that, right? And then I got back up there with more barrels, because that's logical. And I went through and put this here. I think that would look a little better. I do actually kind of like that. What I also want to do is hang some actual like banners from it. Also, I'm wondering if I should maybe do, I know I'm changing this a lot, but I'm wondering if I should do string orange, and instead of changing the middle one, I change these outer two to red, like so. This may look a little bit better. Can't pick that up. Pick it up. Click it. All right. Maybe that looks a little better because it's kind of following the same kind of pattern as it was. Let's make some banners real quick now. I'm gonna go with not white. I don't really, well, I guess I should make a little bit of all of them. Actually, why can't I make more than I can make right now? Because I don't have a lot of red wool on me. Let me get more of that. So let's make like, yeah, 4 of each or so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 orange was actually probably way too much, but we'll make 4 of those as well. So on the front, what I want to do, and hopefully these will hang properly, but basically I want to kind of add some. Oh, can I not put them on string? I can't put them on string. That was what I was worried about, was that they weren't going to... You can put them on another banner, but you can't put it on string. That's absurd. Okay, well, we can do... maybe a little bit of this hanging down. Problem is I can't put them on, like, the other... Oops, where am I? Oh, I'm in a hole now. I can't put them on the carpet because what they'll do is they'll do this. Oh, you can't put them on carpet anyways. Man, the limitations of Bedrock edition of this game. They kill me sometimes. Let's change that to this. I can hopefully put a carpet on a banner. I can, good. So we can have that one hanging down there. And then... wish I could hang an orange one, but there's not really a good place to hang an orange one from. This isn't terrible. This looks pretty good. I don't think I can put any on those. No, not hanging through like that. Although that would be really cool if I could get them to hang through. That would be kind of neat. But no, I don't think that's going to work. Well, there we go. That's at least something. I can maybe add like some other colors and stuff down here, but I kind of like the way that it looks right now. So I'm going to rebuild one of those over here with maybe like some blue and cyan, like I said. And then I'm going to continue working on this. I got to get the ceiling part in. But that's also, I'm struggling with that a bit because that's also the floor for the next level. Oh my goodness. That was crazy sounding. It's also the floor for the next level, so I want it to look good enough as both. And then I'm going to go through and get the rest of these in, and I guess probably try to lift this up a few layers as well. And then we will probably end the episode after that, but I'm going to go through, see how long that takes, and then we will check back when I'm finished up. All right, so I got quite a bit of work done over here at the... Hello? I want to sleep real quick. Over here at the shop. I think I am out of time for this episode. I have been swamped this week with stuff to do, and I'm out tomorrow, so I have to get this video edited today. But I want to go over real quick before we finish off what I've done here. So I went in and added all of the item frames and the items. So we've got wool, glass panes, glass, glazed terracotta, terracotta dye, concrete, and then concrete powder. I think this is the powder, this is concrete. So all of those are in place for the item frames. I went ahead and got all the wool that was in these, so I put that in here. So you can see we have a ton of wool now. A little over like half a chest for each color, which is pretty good. And then I went and put these 6 workstations in, like I said I was going to. So we've got the different like colored cauldrons, and we've got some banners that are being dyed or something, and then I just threw in some workstations randomly and outlined them with birch. So yeah, I think this area down here is done, except for the ceiling. I didn't get the ceiling in because I gotta figure out a pattern that works both as the ceiling for this room and the floor for the next room, because it's gonna be the same block. So I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I like this area. I left it pretty open for the most part. I kind of like the openness of this area down here, whereas upstairs we'll probably do something a little tighter. I'm not sure. We shall see. And then in here, I just did kind of like a wacky staircase that goes up, because the floor is going to be at this level. So this goes all the way up here. And I threw in some little display cases on each side with a little bit of dyed armor. I may do a lot more of those around. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so that's all in. I got the other, I don't think this was in the last bit. I got the other, like, station, whatever we're calling these, the market stall here. So these are all filled with the banners of each kind, and I said these are, free banners, but limit any 16 banners per customer. I'm not going to be strict about that. I don't want somebody to come in and be like, I need all the blue, and they take all the blue, and then I'm like, dang it, now I'm going to craft a ton of things. I mean, they're welcome to take out however many they need. I'm just saying, don't overtake. These are very expensive. And then over here I've got the shulker banners and the illager banners. So we've got those as options as well. And I like the blue, and I went with gray instead of white for this one, like I did over there, which I think looks pretty good. What else? I think that's everything for this episode. I haven't finished up the forest, but I'm gonna do that now while this video is rendering, and get that going. And the next episode, I'm not entirely sure what we're working on. Probably trying to get this building closer to finished, like the actual upstairs part. I want to try and get the frame of like the outside of the building done, not the interior, but the outside. I want to try to get that accomplished pretty quickly here. And then, of course, we're still working at the island, trying to get that finished up. Oh, that was one thing I wanted to show you guys. So I've been, as you know, trying to get all the achievements in the game. We have 108 out of 111. Time played 566 hours. That's insane, because that's only Bedrock Edition. I've played this game so much. But if we go down here, at the very bottom, hello? There we go. We only have 3 left. We have Fruit on the Loom, The End Again, and Master Trader. I think I showed this earlier in the video, or either last episode. I was at like 80%. I am at 95%, I think now. I'm getting attacked. I hear a thing trying to get to me. Yeah, I'm at like 95% now, so that we're gonna finish that up pretty soon here. I think I only need about a stack more of emeralds, if that. I've been trading them stone, so I'm actually like running out of stone now. I traded them all the stone that I had at the island. So I've come back over here now. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this stone and see if I can give them enough to give me the last emeralds that I need. So hopefully we can have that achievement done. And then at some point we will go fight the... Oh my goodness, I do have a lot of stone over here. Okay, good. At some point we'll go fight the dragon again. I would like to do that. Just to see... just see if the achievement, see how that goes. Doing it solo, because last time we did it with help. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's some stuff to look forward to. But as for this episode, that is going to do it. I know there were a lot less videos this week, as I said. I'm swamped. I apologize. But I am hoping to get back into the groove next week. We shall see. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.